Right, what is up guys? Welcome back. Before we get going with the video, please support the channel and subscribe right now. Definitely show some love, as a lot of you who are watching this channel are still not subscribed. So show some love, support the channel, subscribe, and I can bring more content to you guys. Now, the best cardio methods that you should all be doing to improve your body composition or even gain muscle mass. So the first thing you should all be counting is your daily steps. Your NEAT is what makes up majority of your calorie expenditure. That is non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So that is pretty much your day-to-day tasks and how active you are on a day-to-day basis. Now, one easiest way to actually put yourself in a calorie deficit is simply tracking your steps and making sure you uphold that number of steps across your diet phase. As you get into a calorie deficit and as you actually start losing more body fat, you will notice that your energy levels actually start to diminish. With that in mind, you will naturally start to move less because your body wants to protect its energy. Your body does not want to lose body fat. So naturally, you will almost slow down. This is where keeping up your daily step count is a basic tool that will allow you to not only improve your body composition, but also lose body fat effectively without driving extra fatigue that direct cardio would in most cases. So step number one, guys, for the best cardio that you can use is your daily step count. Now, I personally have not done any direct cardio for any of my contest preps since 2017. And the main reason for that is I manage my step count and my NEAT so that I can stay busier and I can actually get more output and get my calorie burnt that I need to put me in a deficit alongside of my diet through daily step count. And that is the easiest way for me to actually approach things, allowing me to focus on being able to train hard. Because realistically, if I was to do much more cardio at this point, on top of my steps, or not do any steps but actually do direct cardio, this is where this would impact my training performance. And in turn, it would actually lead to much less of an optimal outcome when it comes to trying to hold on to the muscle mass that I've built in my off season. So first and foremost, prioritize your steps. Now, secondly, some of you simply will need cardio. Not everyone's the same. Not everyone has the time to be able to do a large amount of steps as you get deeper into the deficit. Now, secondly, some of the small individuals, especially females, will unfortunately need direct cardio because they just have a low amount of muscle. Therefore, their energy expenditure is not going to be that great. The more muscle you have, more calories you demand and require. The bigger you are, more calories you will also burn through just your daily activity, such as steps. This rule does not apply for everyone where you can all get in shape through just steps alone. You have to have a mixture of both in some cases. However, the way I manage things with my clients and the way I set things up with the off seasons, pre-prep diet phases, and then into contest preparations, majority of my clients actually get away with just doing steps. That is something that you can do if you have pre-planned your phases well, with a well-executed off season, followed by a well-executed pre-prep, and then into a contest prep. Now, this brings me on to when should you do cardio and when should you not? In my opinion, the best cardio for fat loss is always going to be low intensity, low impact cardio. Now, which cardio tool should you use? The one that you enjoy the most. I personally favor Stairmaster. I can get my heart rate up to pretty high level without holding on to the railings with no cheating, staying nice and upright. I can pretty much go at a moderate pace and really get my heart rate up if I'm not cheating. Now, some people don't like the Stairmaster, some people like the bike. So ultimately, it does not matter which tool you use for the job. What matters the most is the tool that you like and you can be consistent with and actually adhere to the cardio amount you have set for the week. Now, I do not prescribe calories burnt for the cardio. I simply prescribe time frame for the cardio alongside of a heart rate target. Majority of people will want to sit between 120 to 130 beats per minute when it comes to low impact cardio. Anything above and beyond that, you are then venturing into moderate and high intensity cardio, which I will get onto next. So if you are looking to lose body fat or try and get in contest shape condition, always opt for low impact cardio because it will not impact your recovery quite as much, allowing you to train harder and retain much more muscle tissue. Final, but probably the most important point that I want to make, high intensity cardio. It's a tool all bigger bodybuilders should be utilizing. If you want to stay healthier, keep your heart health in check, but also improve your capacity to work and handle training volume on the gym floor. Having a better gas tank and having much better fitness directly will improve your recovery. So this is where HIT, high intensity cardio intervals, can actually come into play. Now, this would be done on a low volume basis where you will do high intensity cardio, but it would only be done with short bouts of 10 to 12 minutes 3 times per week, really trying to bring that heart rate up to 150, 160s and 170s, trying to really venture to that max heart rate zone for the high intensity work. Now that is something you should all be doing as you are pushing your body weight up, especially with the bigger bodybuilders looking to stay fitter, healthier, and in turn actually make much more progress. The healthier you are, the more capacity to perform you have through better fitness. You will notice that not only your training performance will improve, but so will your recovery session to session, or even recovery between the sets. Now, how should you perform your high intensity cardio? My personal preference is using the Stairmaster. And the main reason for that is I can set my actual intensity with a set zone. So I can work up to a level 10 on the Stairmaster, and that is something I have to stick to. If I don't stick to it, I will simply fall off the Stairmaster. Now, the difference is if you're using a bike or you're a cross trainer, you have to force yourself to get to that point and keep up the intensity. So for me, I like to have set intensity by using a Stairmaster. However, if you simply prefer a bike or even an assault bike, it's also a great option for you to use for your high intensity intervals. Now, another option that I know some people use is stuff like battle ropes or even a ski erg. If that is something of your preference, then definitely do so. Now, the way I like to structure my high intensity work is 1 minute off and 1 minute on. So when I use the Stairmaster, I will do 1 minute at level 10, which is pretty damn fast, and then 1 minute at level 4, which is moderate intensity. So it gives me a chance to really get my heart rate up and going, and then come back down within that 1 minute of almost rest. So guys, I hope you found today's video useful, breaking down what cardio you should be implementing, when and why. If you have any more questions, please drop your questions down below and I can always give you a little bit more guidance when it's needed. Guys, thanks so much. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Take care for now.